Hi there, Chad here from Chibi AI. In this video, I want to show you a new paradigm that we're calling context crafting. That is something that is now capable in Chibi using the memory section, especially since we've updated it recently. Normally, you would start this process by going to a blank document and then working through memory. But I have one pre-staged, so I'm just going to go ahead and open up this document here. There's no content created yet, and I have a few memory availables already kind of pre-staged. Now, we're going to be covering this from the perspective of a copywriter in this video, where you've got a product and maybe you need to craft different types of content depending on wherever it needs to be delivered um, for your target audience or for your whoever it is that you're writing this for. So here we have a product. It's called Boost Energy, and it's a fictitious energy drink. Product description is Boost Energy is our revolutionary new energy drink that has the kick of caffeine without the jitters. It's naturally sweetened with organic cane sugar, has no artificial colors or flavors, and best of all, it's brewed with 100% renewable energy from wind or solar, so you can feel good about drinking it. And it has an ingredients field here as well. Before I continue on, this is the memory section. If you don't see this, it's in the right sidebar. If this is the view you're in right now, you can open the right sidebar and click here to go to memory. And then we have the memory section here. And these individual boxes here, we call these fields, memory fields. Sometimes you'll hear them referred to as context. Context is that information that you send to AI for the AI to determine what it is to write. In this case, we're sending this to Chibi for him to process and come back with content for us. So the idea of context crafting is that when you open a new document or when you start a brand new document, whatever it is that you're writing about, you start in memory and you fill out as many fields as you can. You can go on and on and on and just provide as much as you can. If you're writing like a blog post, maybe you'll have topic and audience and purpose, all kinds of different things that you would apply to that particular goal of writing. Maybe if you're a storyteller, you might have main character, antagonists, plots, character dialogue, cues, all kinds of different things. Whatever it is, put it all in memory. Just stuff it all in. And you'll notice that each field has a limit of 450 characters. This is on purpose because the limitations spur creativity for one. And also in the realm of AI, it's a common misconception that the more you can provide, the better the results will be. It's really kind of more the quality that you can provide. So a lot of the filler type content just really isn't necessary. So what you would do is just make sure that it fits within the 450 characters, and then you just build out all of your context, your memory here, so that you have basically a pile of information or knowledge about, in this case, the Boost Energy product, and then we can start using prompts to get the type of content we want. And you'll notice that over here in this memory, we also have toggles to turn certain sections on and off. So we might have things in here, especially as a copywriter, you might have a field in here that's maybe a target avatar, right? And it might be skateboarders doing high energy tricks. Okay, so you have a target avatar. Of course, you'd probably have many more details about your avatar than that. But just for an example, there's probably more than one target avatar that you might have, right? So in this case, maybe we want to craft some content that's targeted towards skateboarders who do high energy tricks. We could turn that off and add another one, and we could have target avatar. And maybe it's stay-at-home moms with small children. They need a lot of energy too. So maybe we have these different sort of vectors that we want to take our content. And this memory feature kind of allows you to pre-stage all of that different angles and information and everything. And then we can let Chibi, using his AI brain, to get what we want from that. Maybe we're over here and let's turn on the skateboarders again. And maybe we're over here and we want to write, let's write an ad. to, let's see, urge skateboarders or yeah, we'll just keep it simple to buy Boost energy. Now you would probably want to add some other things in here like write creatively with vivid language. Actually, let's just go ahead and do that. Vivid and persuasive. Okay. Now we run this prompt, and basically all of this information over here, Chibi sees it. He'll formulate what he needs from that to produce the type of content that we just requested, and we'll get back something that will be maybe a passage for skateboarders. Now, of course, with all AI content, you'll want to review it, make sure it fits your needs, has a little bit of your voice in it, and make sure that it actually kind of speaks to your, in this case, to your target audience. But what we can always do is come back here. So we can leave this document here. And with all this stuff already here inside of it, if we need to change our target avatar and write to a different avatar, we can just toggle this one off, toggle this one on, make a different message. We could change our prompts to write email sequences. We can change it to write landing pages. We can have all kinds of different things that we can now do because we've already pre-staged all of this. And so one more thing I want to show you about this is that Chibi has the ability to kind of help you out with some fields. If you want to maybe add more memory fields, but you're not really sure what else you could add, you can click here. And what Chibi will try to do is kind of brainstorm some more for you. So benefits, packaging, availability are some things that he's offering now. So fill in all of these and maybe, um, emotional benefits and functional benefits and things. You could even go into some more specifics and fill all of it out. And then as you're working, depending on the type of content you're creating, you toggle some off, some on, depending on whatever it is that you need to do. And you can use these toggles here to minimize things so that you can have more space to work. You can see that the ones that are toggled off turned red. Those are not going to be used by Chibi whenever you run your prompts. And so this opens up a whole new kind of paradigm for crafting out content pretty quickly, and having it sort of pre-staged there and ready for you to use gets you the ability to come into Chibi and quickly craft out something, paste it into whatever else you needed to use it in, and go from there. One more thing I want to show you before I end out this video is that on this page here, let's say that I want to use those in another document. I can come here, I can clone this document, I get a copy of it. When I click here, all of my stuff is still here. I could remove this now, and I can start crafting different types of content for my Boost Energy product. Probably would change the title here, but that's one of the cool capabilities of Chibi, given the new memory capabilities here that we have. I hope you find it interesting. If you have any questions about it, jump into the community. We'll be glad to help you out. I'm sure that we'll be showcasing more ways of taking advantage of this, especially for storytelling and stuff too. There's some really powerful ways of using it for that. And look forward to hearing from you. And until next time, take care.